Hi everyone! Welcome to IELTS Listenora, your space to improve English listening and speaking skills. Here, we bring you easy English conversations and stories to help you practice speaking, learn new words, and gain confidence. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's get started and enjoy learning English together.
Hi, Emma. You look a little tired today. Did something happen?
Hi, Jake. Yes, actually, I stayed up late last night. I was thinking about many things, my future, my dreams, and the places I want to visit.
That sounds interesting. What kind of places were you thinking about?
Well, I was thinking about beautiful places in the world. You know, mountains, beaches, and cities with rich history. Sometimes I feel the world is so big, but we only see a very small part of it.
I feel the same way. When I watch travel videos, I realize there are so many amazing places. For example, snowy mountains in Switzerland or the long beaches in Asia.
Exactly. Actually, I have always dreamed about visiting a peaceful beach where I can just sit, listen to the sound of waves, and think about life.
That reminds me of a place I once visited. It was a quiet beach. The wind was soft and the water looked like glass. I sat there for hours just watching the sunset.
Really? That must have been beautiful.
It was. At that moment, I realized something important.
What did you realize?
I realized that life is not only about work or study. Sometimes we need to slow down and enjoy simple moments.
That is very true. Many people today are always busy. They run after success, money, and competition.
Yes, but sometimes they forget happiness.
Exactly. For me, happiness is simple. Talking with friends, reading a good book, or walking in nature.
Speaking of books, do you still read a lot?
Of course. Reading is one of my favorite hobbies. Books teach us many things about the world and about ourselves.
I agree. A good book can change the way we think.
Yesterday, I was reading a book about personal growth.
Really? What was the main idea of the book?
The book said that every person has a dream, but many people are afraid to follow their dream.
That is so true. Fear stops many people.
Yes, sometimes people think they are not good enough, or they think they will fail.
But failure is part of learning.
Exactly. Every successful person has failed many times.
Emma, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
What is your biggest dream in life?
That's a big question. I think my biggest dream is to live a meaningful life.
What do you mean by meaningful?
I mean, a life where I can learn, help people, and make a positive impact.
That's a wonderful dream.
What about you, Jake? What is your dream?
My dream is to explore the world and understand different cultures.
That sounds exciting.
Yes, because every culture teaches something new.
I agree. When we meet people from different places, we learn new ideas and perspectives.
Exactly. It makes us more open-minded.
You know, sometimes I imagine traveling to a new country alone.
Alone? Wouldn't you feel scared?
Maybe a little, but I think it would also be an adventure.
That's true. Adventures help us grow.
Jake, do you remember our first conversation?
Of course I remember.
It was in a small cafe near the university.
Yes, you were reading a book and drinking coffee.
And you asked me about the book.
I was curious. The book looked interesting.
That simple question started a long friendship.
Life is funny sometimes. Small moments can change everything.
That's true.
Emma, do you ever think about the future?
All the time.
What do you see in your future?
I see myself learning many things, meeting interesting people, and growing as a person.
That sounds like a beautiful journey.
What about you?
I imagine myself working on projects that help people.
That is very inspiring. I believe everyone has a purpose. Yes, we just need to discover it.
Sometimes it takes time.
And patience. And courage. Jake, I think conversations like this are very important.
Why do you think so?
Because they help us understand life better.
I agree. Talking deeply with someone is rare these days.
Yes, many people only talk about small things.
But meaningful conversations stay in our memories.
Exactly.
Emma, if you could travel anywhere tomorrow, where would you go?
I think I would go somewhere peaceful.
Like where?
Maybe a quiet mountain village. That sounds relaxing. Fresh air, green trees, and silence.
Silence can be powerful.
Yes, in silence we can hear our thoughts. That is very true. Jake, Do you believe that life is a journey? Absolutely. Not just a journey of places, but a journey of learning. I couldn't agree more. Every day we learn something new, even from simple conversations like this. Exactly. Emma, I'm really glad we had this conversation today. Me too. Sometimes talking with you makes me think differently. That's the beauty of friendship. Yes, friends help each other grow and understand life better. Emma, promise me something. What is it? No matter where life takes us, let's always keep learning and dreaming. I promise. And maybe one day we will travel the world together. That would be an amazing adventure. The best adventures always start with a simple conversation, just like this one. Thank you for listening and practicing with us. If this conversation helped you improve your English and IELTS listening skills, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to IELTS Listenora. See you in the next lesson.